back to another episode of Daily Dose. It's your host, Jay, and today we have a very special guest, Mahogany Stylez. Hey, boo.
With a Z, if you nasty.
Hello, Mahogany Stylez. Don't play with it. Hey, boo, what you doing? How's your day going?
To be candid, my day is.
It's a lot.
I guess this is like a good example of the life of a creative and an entrepreneur. My day's not that great, but at the end of the day, the show must go on.
Hello.
It's important that I show up for myself in my career. It's important that I show up for you as you
Thank you,
did the
boo.
honors of inviting me onto your platform.
Thank you,
So
boo.
I'm here, and hopefully, this will be where my day takes a turn for the better.
I know, me too. Girl, I work at a school, and one of the kids, bust his head, blood everywhere. And another kid almost stepped on him, on the head. Yeah, it was too much, because you know what I'm doing after this? I'm going to get a happy hour drink. Shout out to Keisha, because she said, let me buy you a drink. She bought me a little drink, so
Okay, Keisha, shout out to you and
shout
shout
out to
out to
Keisha.
all the educators because I could
Listen,
not do it, Jay. More power to you.
me neither. I can't. I can't. I really can't. Okay, so you said you married for 7 years. Do you have any kids?
I am a mother of a 1-year-old, excuse me, a five-year
Oh,
old.
hi, little
I
baby.
definitely waited later in the game because I was in the pursuit of career
Right,
and
right.
my ambition. So I just waited a little bit later in life.
But
And
that's
yeah, I got a
okay.
5-year-old. She keep me on my toes.
Yes, she do.
Married, but it's complicated. Right. So this is why when I give you marriage advice, like take
So
it
yeah,
from me
back to
because I'm
you were
speaking
giving
from
me marriage
experience.
advice. So you saying you need that extra bedroom, right?
I think it's essential. I didn't only say extra bedroom. I said if you could do an extra floor,
You said extra
i.e., an
floor.
extra house.
You did.
You know when you see the
You
houses
said
and
that
they're like two separate houses, but they're conjoined by the one
with the
wing. I'm
yes,
all I'm for that life. I'll catch you on
really
the West End, you catch me on the East End, and maybe we do holidays and family celebrations in that middle wing that
in the
connects it
middle.
all together. I am for that.
And you said you have a lot of marriage advice. Give me some because soon y'all gonna see me walking around with a 10, 15 carat. I don't know.
She says she need the when you're getting married, you're really setting yourself up for a lifelong commitment of compromise. It ain't no longer about you. It's not no longer about them. It's about y'all. Um, Definitely don't go into marriage saying that you don't have expectations. You think, oh, well, we've been dating for this period of time. Like,
Right,
let's take you and your boyfriend. We've been dating for 3 years. So,
right.
okay, it's just going to be we have the ring and the commitment now, and everything else stays the same. Lies.
No
The
snap.
second that you get married, the second you get married, everything changes. What you thought were not
Really?
your expectations, all of a sudden, things that didn't used to bother you, you're like, wait a minute, we're married. Why is you doing this? You can't act like this when you're married.
Right,
And so having that conversation with yourself and also with your partner before y'all get married about what are your expectations, what
right.
are their expectations, what are y'all expectations. All of that is super critical. I did not do any of those things. I definitely was like, okay, we got this in the bag. The thing been
Right.
working the entire time like this.
Right.
Like,
Why would it
let's just
not
keep
work
this ship
now?
going. It should be straight.
Yeah, this
No,
is easy.
that's not true.
So, all right, so tell us a little bit about where you're from.
Yeah, okay. So I'm definitely up north New York girl through and through,
Hey,
born and
boo.
raised in Rockland County, New York.
Okay.
Not upstate New York, but
Right.
across the bridge, New York. We only
Okay.
20 minutes from the Bronx, 20 minutes from Manhattan.
Oh, 20.
Um, and I have been residing in the metro Atlanta area for the last 16 years,
Oh,
even
wow.
though it doesn't feel like it. So kind of an apple, kind of a peach, kind of a
Yeah.
peach, kind of an apple, a papple.
A pebble. I love that. Who is somebody from your hometown that you feel like from New York that you feel like you looked up to? Or do you feel like you have a motivation from New York? From the apple.
I do, but it's a very
Low key person?
it's a very controversial person to say right now. So
Okay.
number one, there were not female artists from New York kind of having created the blueprint that I'm trying to create for myself
Okay.
right now
Okay.
on the female side, because I am a female artist. I mean, I grew up, admiring Little Kim, Foxy
Right.
Brown,
Right.
Remy Ma, the
Right.
Eves. But for me, I'm bringing something a little bit different to
Oh, I love that.
culture, the music business, the business, and I didn't have a lot of female
Okay.
figures to look up to that were doing the same. In my time growing up and having my idols and people that I admired and look up to, they were only holding down one lane, i.e.,
Oh,
music,
period.
or i.e., fashion, or
Right.
i.e., acting. And many of them were not crossing over and converting into areas of business at all. So when I think about who really set my tone and really gave me something to look up to as far as a business dynamic, was Diddy.
Oh,
Pause,
wow.
no Diddy. But Diddy
Pause.
really set the
Okay.
tone to me for what being a mogul could look like. And there were
Right.
not female moguls doing
Right.
that when I was growing up. So it's always like, I got to answer that question when it comes my way in like a two-part capacity, because I always want to pay homage to the females that I
Right.
watched
Right.
and wanted to embody and copy, but also they weren't really doing what I am trying to do for the
Right.
culture. So I don't have much of a blueprint to say I exactly followed or identified with. I think a big part of my function and what I'm doing and all of the amazing work that I'm doing is to really set a brand new blueprint for
Period.
the females that come after me to follow.
Period.
And that has to do with uh, being bold enough and courageous enough to say, hey, I can dominate more than one space or field, whether
Yes.
that be music and entertainment, whether
Yes.
that be business, whether that be corporate, whatever the case is.
Oh, you a
There's always like
corporate
a very
baddie too?
one. I am a corporate baddie. Yeah,
Oh,
I do a lot
period.
of things. I own 6 businesses. I am a
Period.
corporate baddie. I'm a director of marketing in the corporate space, and am the rapper songwriter as well that a lot of folks know me for. And so me sharing and being forthcoming about, yes, I'm a corporate baddie, because you should be using your 9 to 5 to help drive and invest in your
Hello.
other ventures, which is
Yes.
what I
Yes.
do.
Yes.
And I'm a
Yes.
massive advocate for that. So I'm heavy on the entrepreneur, but I always tell people it's never nothing wrong with
Right.
having a 9 to 5 to use as a
Ever.
vehicle to drive your other ventures that you've got going on. So just I share all them things that I do to tell people and tell women that want to say they look up to me and admire me and they want to fashion themselves and their life and their career after me. It's no holds bars. All of the
No.
lanes are wide open. Any lane that
Yes.
you want to dominate is yours to dominate it. Just go and do it. It's
Yep.
okay to do more than one thing. Never an issue doing more than one thing.
Mm-mm.
Diversification to me is always like the route to success. So yeah, I
That's
think I'm
decent.
the new blueprint for what the
Period.
girlies should be looking up to.
Would you give up your corporate baddie lane if you really got like a huge
Oh, that's the
status movie?
goal. I'm not
Okay, okay.
stupid. It's
So
strategic.
you are
That's
trying
the
to
goal.
okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
not to. I
All
have
right.
no intention of retiring in corporate America. I definitely
Right.
very much intend to retire in the entertainment space and in my business ventures. And for me, retiring, I'm probably not never going to stop working. Like I'm going to
Facts.
be
I can't
working
see
until the
myself
day that I
stopping
die,
either.
but it'll be
Yeah.
by choice.
Yeah.
I'll get to pick and choose what projects I want to work on, pick and
Yep.
choose what venture I want to pick up or put down today. And so that's what like retirement looks like for me, but it
Yep.
definitely won't be in the corporate America fields.
I love that for you. My
Thank
corporate baddie, can
you.
you give us some of your businesses that you own? Are you okay with that or that you run?
Sure,
Okay.
absolutely. So I am the CEO and founder of Hippie Sticks Co., which is a cannabis
Okay.
accessories line catered to the female enthusiast.
Nice.
I own a travel agency, Forever Escapes Travel Co.
Yes,
I
I'm gonna get
own
with
a
you, okay?
connect with me, girl. I got you.
Girl,
I
we
just got back from
connecting.
Tulum, fresh
Hello.
from Mexico. Got
Hey,
you.
boo. Hey.
Plug in.
Okay.
I own a consulting agency, which I actually just rebranded and am looking to bring back to the market with a focus on my creative direction, as
I
well as
love
my
that.
wardrobe styling, which is called Beyond Styles and Vision Creative Consulting Agency. And then the other ventures I can't exactly speak too loud
And
on,
that's
but know
cool.
that they're there
They're
and budding.
coming
Yeah,
and they're there
yeah,
and they're working.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then, of course, Mahogany Stylez Inc.
of
Just
course.
anything related to do with the Mahogany Stylez brand is a business in itself. So,
You doing it, boo.
You know,
I'm thinking I'm
little
just talking
something,
to
trying.
Mahogany Stylez, the artist. I'm talking to Mahogany Stylez, the corporate baddie, the business owner. Okay,
Yeah.
excuse me, I'm sorry.
It
Let me
gets
get it
hella
right.
dynamic over here, my love.
So, do you know your music? You feel like you know your music?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I've
Okay.
got my catalog is extensive, but I think I know my music. Yeah. What's up?
Okay, you know your music? Okay. What? Let me know. Let me know. So I'm gonna give you some lyrics. So,
Oh, I got this in a bag. Go
oh,
ahead.
you
I
got this
write
in the
all of my
okay.
music, so I
Oh,
don't ever
period.
gotta question it. But go ahead.
All right, babe. Okay, so
You gonna
first
give the
one.
lyrics? I gotta just name the song.
Yep.
Okay, I
All
got
right,
you.
just name
I
the
think.
song in the year.
Okay. In the year.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to get spicy? I
Yeah, I
told you
just
to get
made that up
spicy.
because you
Okay.
making it seem like it's about to be too easy. So now I gotta add a little something extra rules. It's
Just
something.
side note, I've been rapping for 20 years.
See,
Side note, I've been in music for a very
see.
long time. Catalog is extensive, but I think I know my body of work.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, so I got the sauce and the flea. Do I need to keep going?
It's just the level up. That's make it look good.
Yep, you right. All right, so
Yeah, uh-huh.
sing that bar
That's
for
my
him. Sing that.
current single. That was kind of easy. I
Sing
got the
that.
sauce
Sing
and the
that.
flea. I'm just the level up. Flow so addictive, you can't deny me. I got the juice for these hoes that want to try me like a little love, but baby, I'm a diamond.
Come on, come on now. Okay, come on. All right, here we go. Dipped in a new designer. That's all I'm giving you for that one.
Oh, on fleek all night, on fleek all night. Dipped in a new designer. Catch me laced up Red Bull
Yeah,
marijuana. Never been
yeah,
a slut,
yeah.
but you can ask on her. Plus, I slay on these hoes just because I wanna.
Come on,
That's on fleek.
come on, come on, come on. All right. Guess you could call me a stoner too.
Calling.
Yep. Featuring.
Guess you can call me a stoner too. Lace you up, it's overdue. Know these bitches talking, yeah,
Yep.
just for talking. That's
Yep.
calling.
Who featuring who?
Featuring Najee. Shout out to Najee. Najee
Period.
is gone off to do very bigger and better and amazing creative things. But
Shout
shout
out to
out to my guy
Najee.
Najee though.
All right,
Ford.
all right. Yep, Najee for it. All
Oh,
right.
years. Hold on, back it up. Make it
Oh
look
yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah. Make it look good.
2023.
Right?
Colin 2018.
Yep.
And on Fleek also 2018 or 19. 2018.
Come on. She knows her catalog.
Catalog.
Come on. Like, what do these people think? Have you ever all right, so what's your latest you said the Make It Look Good is your latest project. Is there
Mhm.
some things we should look forward to? Like, what's next?
Ooh, so Make It Look Good is still going crazy. We've been running with
Of
that single
course.
for the last year, but I have a brand new single coming out called Black Magic.
Period.
Y'all can get ready for that single to drop at the end of May.
Okay.
Very
Very
important date that we'll be
soon.
formally announcing pretty soon.
Okay.
But just know that the Black Magic record, two things to know about the Black Magic
Okay.
record. Number one, ladies, this record is for us to celebrate all that is the wonderfulness of Black men. And so, what we'll be doing all summer 2025 is objectifying these niggas all 2025, god dang. So, Black
Summer
Magic will be an
25.
opportunity for us ladies to objectify these niggas all 2025. And equally, we get to
Equal.
celebrate what is all of the magic and wonderfulness of the Black male species. So, a little something for all of us to go
I
in
love
on.
that.
But
I
Black
love
Magic
that.
is feedback been going crazy. This
Okay.
personally wouldn't have been my next release.
No,
But the streets have undeniably said Black Magic is the record. They cannot wait for the record
that's
any
the
longer.
one.
So y'all stay tuned. Black Magic is on the way.
Have you ever had beef with a female artist or drama or anything that was not positive?
Yeah.
Oop, she said,
Okay,
yeah.
so me and Nicki Minaj have been at our careers about the same amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Difference between myself and Nikki is that I ended up in a very abusive relationship for at about the point of time where Nikki's career catapulted and took off.
Right.
And so the same time that she was early, dropping Smack DVD, hopping on Smack DVDs and like early stage career stuff. We were running in the same circles, doing the same exact things.
Right.
And I had opinions. I had opinions and waves
Right.
about her and her coming up next in the game. I wrote a diss record called No Shots. It's on
Ooh.
YouTube right now. I think that this record came out like 2012, 2013.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can go tap into the diss record. I
Yeah.
stand on what I said.
To this
That's
day,
how I felt at the time.
did she put a diss out back?
Nicki did not, but what
Mhm.
happened is there is a very notariable DJ here in the Atlanta market. He's like the DJ. You can't get in the
Period.
music business without stamping him or getting certified by him.
Period.
And he came for me on Twitter, like
Ooh.
very heavy, and was like, "How dare you put this record out there and disrespect her?" And I felt like, fuck you and fuck her. Because I meant what I said. I said
Right.
what I said. And for me coming from the New York market to the Atlanta market, he
Right.
wasn't familiar with my background or my experience or how we had been maneuvering through the same exact network at the same
Right.
exact time for the most part. And I feel like if not for me making poor choices as a woman on the personal side, then
Right.
she would have serious run for her money. So I said
Right.
what I said. I meant what I
Right.
said.
Right.
Um, there's been some more drama that preceded. Somebody offered to help to connect me with the DJ, that same DJ, many
Right.
years, like a couple years after that,
Mhm.
and I damn near almost got raped. Yeah, I almost got sexually
Well,
assaulted
I'm
trying
glad
to
you're
connect with
here.
that particular DJ,
Wow.
to work to improve the dynamic. And so
Right.
what I understood about the politics of the game is that I needed to get in there and reestablish good rapport with the DJ.
Right.
And in my trying to do so, I ended up in an unsafe situation and I almost got sexually assaulted by multiple people. And by the grace of God, I was able to get out the situation
Right.
with barely the clothes on my back and what I had
Right.
in my hand to get to my car and get out the dynamic. So that
Wow.
situation kind of has died and gotten
Mhm.
left in that moment where I went to meet in the
Mhm.
meeting to
Right.
resolve the issues with that DJ. They've been left there. I've gone on
Right.
to do amazing things in my career, gone on to do
Period.
some amazing things in business that I don't think Nicki Minaj, with all of the money and resources and all of the things, I don't even think that she's had the opportunity to breathe on some of the things that I've done.
Right.
So I still said what I said. I meant what I said. And
Do you
yeah,
feel
no
like
shots on YouTube, Mahogany Stylez. Go tap into it. Leave a
do you feel
comment. Let
like
me know what you think.
do you feel like y'all could ever, or were y'all like friends back then, or were y'all just like in the
No, we
game
never
together?
beefed, never met
Okay.
directly, never
Okay.
beefed.
Okay.
That was just me being what I felt like was a strong pillar
Okay.
of hip hop culture with an
Right.
opinion. And I've
Right.
never not had an opinion. And especially
Right.
this is a we're all in a competitive game. We're all playing to win. I said what I said. No
Yeah.
shade. I deeply respect her now. I
Right. For
respect what
sure.
work she has put into the music business.
For sure.
And I respect my own personal journey. And it's just, I'm always going to be somebody that has strong, heavy opinions. And if I fuck with what you got going on, I'm going to say it. And if I don't fuck
Right.
with what you got going on, I'm going to say that too. And if I change my mind, I'm going to say that as well. So that's
Right.
like the beauty of me and my strong opinions is my opinions have been known to shift and adjust, but you always going to get the real for me. And I'm
Right.
very, very constructive on women in hip hop and what they do with their platforms as women in hip hop. Super hyper constructive. So yeah, I tend to have a strong opinion. No, we're not friends. Hey Nikki,
Right.
barbs don't come for me.
Right.
Charmy,
Listen.
turn up. It's good.
Do you feel like if she would have put a diss track out back, were you looking for her to put a diss track out back and kind of like go back
No,
and
I wasn't.
forth?
I didn't give a fuck. It was my opinion. I
It
said
was
what I
what it
said. I wasn't
was.
looking for clout or
Right.
not, none of that. It just
Right.
was my opinion. This is what I thought it meant to the impact of hip hop music.
Right.
I honestly did not like the as a female artist rapper from that particular time and
Right.
generation growing up.
In area.
I couldn't wrap my brain around like the animation that
Oh
she
no.
brought to. No,
Who
I
did that
couldn't because
also?
that's
Like
not the
Lady
school I'm
Gaga?
from
Was that the
for
other
pop
person?
music, but not for female rap music, right? We
Right.
know that for pop music, but this is
Right.
the
Yeah. She was
rap
pop.
playing
Right.
field and arena. So at that time, before
Mhm.
we saw other people do that, I probably was also experimenting with some different sounds and
Right.
styles and
Right.
blending genres and all of that stuff or whatever. I just felt like I respected her lyrical delivery, what I had heard coming from her out of mixtapes,
Right.
and then the turn of the mainstream and the hyper focus on like the characterization. I didn't care for that. I still don't
Right.
care for it. I'd rather Nicki right now drop a beautiful 3-verse song without the animation and all that hyper characterization, and she'll still
Right.
eat most of y'all girlies up from a lyrical
Facts.
content
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Her
perspective,
lyrics
and
are
that I do
yeah.
respect, that I appreciate. Back then, I couldn't really wrap my brain around it and what that was and what that meant to hip hop. So
Right.
yeah,
Do you
that
feel
was
like
my
now,
opinion at the time.
years later, like do you have a different opinion? Like, oh damn, that worked. Like, do you feel like that now, or you still feel like thinking back, like still that wasn't necessary?
I feel like Nicki didn't need Roman to be Nicki. So I still feel like
Okay.
that. If you really got to
Okay.
ask me, I don't feel like Nicki actually needed
Right. She
Roman
was
to
hot
be
regardless.
Nicki.
I understand that without all the.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
she's
my
hot
point.
regardless.
So
Yeah.
the bringing on of like the additional, I feel like the game needed to see the girl that worked at Red Lobster and that was hustling, trying to make a way out of no way. More than we
Right.
needed to see. We
You
actually
ain't
needed to
like
see
Roman.
the
I wasn't
story.
mad at Roman.
Go listen to the No Shots record, like I said, and
I'ma
you'll
listen to
understand where
it.
I'm coming
I'ma
from.
tune in. I can't wait
And
to
then
tune
let
in.
me know what you
And
think,
I'm
Jay.
posting it
But
on
really,
Daily. I'm gonna repost
but
it too.
listen, seriously though, our fans and the
Mhm.
girlies that look up to us, they
Mhm.
know the characterization and all of that is cute, but they
Right.
actually need to hear the stories behind the artists. They need that
Right.
more than we need the
I feel that. I
characterization. You
do.
know why? Because as a result of that, we got a sexy red
Mhm.
that is an entire character. She's not an
Yeah.
artist, it's a character built and developed. You
Mhm.
don't actually have to be talented at rapping. You don't have to be talented at songwriting. You can just come now and be a character,
Yeah.
and that's
Have a
acceptable.
specific
And guess
persona.
who started that? Now, mind you, Mahogany Stylez is a character and a persona as well, but you're going to get what I feel like the fans deserve. You're going to get the good, the bad, and all of the ugly behind
Right.
the persona as well.
Do
And I
you feel
feel
like
like the
she didn't
fans
show that
deserve that and
enough?
need that.
Like she didn't show
No,
like the
she
tough
didn't.
times she went through? Okay.
It's not just about tough times. It could have been
Mhm.
good times. It could have been
Right.
like, oh, I'm writing my rap on the train on my
Right.
way to work at Red Lobster, just trying to make it. It don't always have to be about struggle. I'm not talking about struggle
Right.
rap. I'm talking about real life. This
Real
is the
life stuff that
story.
you
And yes,
can.
you too can do this if you want to do this.
Right.
For example, I'm from the suburbs. I'm not
Right.
holding back. I'm not going to tell y'all that I am from such and such area when really
Right.
I'm from the suburbs, but my suburban ass will come over here and out rap any nigga on your block any day of the week with no
Period.
problem. And I
As
don't
she
need a
should.
gimmick or a persona to do that. And you're going to
Right.
get all
It's
of the
just
layers of
mahogany.
Mahogany
That's it.
Styles to
No
give you that.
extra. I
Exactly.
get you. I get you. I like that.
And
That's
then
all
I'll
you
come
need
add the characterization and the personification
as you
on top
go.
of all of that because that's fun. That's the
Yeah.
creativity to
Yeah.
music. But Nicki had a very specific responsibility at the
Mhm.
time, as did I, if I would have got on before she did.
Right.
Whoever held that spot at the time had a specific responsibility. I don't personally feel like she leaned into it. And now, as a result of that, we have a whole bunch of carbon copied, personified characters running around the game that have no talent and hold no weight.
That's it. That's true.
I said what
And
I
I'm tired of
said.
these TikTok artists. They get on my nerves. Like
I
drop
like
one
some of the
song
TikTok
and
artists and I like
some of
watching them cross
them.
over. Some of them, some of them.
Some.
I like watching them because the TikTok gives you, it's like the new way of giving the real and the raw and uncut that I'm talking
It
about.
is.
We ain't had TikTok when I was on the way up. So y'all, younger generation, y'all got TikTok. So that's your
Indeed.
platform to use to be you, do you, and then your fan base gets to invest in your journey
Yeah.
and watch you wherever you're going
Bro,
to
that's
maneuver in
very
your
true.
journey, but they get to see all of the ins and outs of it as well. I
That's
fuck
very
with
true.
TikTok. I fuck with the artists that are figuring out how to take TikTok, leverage it, and then
Right.
cross over into other
Yep.
avenues, channels, or level up their career overall.
Very true. Do you feel like going back to the Nicki thing? Do you feel like you would have done a collab with her if the opportunity presented itself, even though you didn't like her persona and things like that, certain things that she did?
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold
Wait,
you. I've never said that out
I thought
loud.
you was
No.
frozen.
Nah,
You
I
were
was
thinking.
thinking.
Yeah, no, you were thinking.
I feel like everybody. You see how all of the girls was just like battling with each other on who was gonna be the one. Low key, Nikki's a mean girl. At the end of the day,
That's what a lot
that's
of people
really what I'm
say.
getting at. Nikki's a
Yeah,
fucking mean girl,
that's what
and
a lot
that's
of
the
people say.
opposite of everything that my brand stands
Stands
for
for.
and
I can
represents.
understand that.
I'm about women empowerment, advancing the women before me, in front of me, and behind me. And
Right. I
that's
can
not what
understand
she
that.
stands for. So personally, no, I wouldn't have been interested because I'm not sucking your dick for the feature.
Facts.
And I feel like a lot of rap girlies suck that dick for the feature. And some of y'all ended up battling and fighting with other girlies when really you could have left the mean girl alone and y'all could have
Right.
clicked up, linked up, and dropped a super fire song. But you're so thirsty to be connected to the one who makes it very obvious she don't fuck with a lot of y'all. She don't fuck with most of y'all. I've only seen her reach back and give back to the girlies that's up next when it directly impacts her and benefits her
Like who?
directly and immediately. She only reached back to Ice because Ice was going to keep her relevant as of the last 24 months. You see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
How you feel
Stuff
about
like that.
Ice? She
So
from New York
no, I
too,
would have
right?
turned down the feature. Huh?
That's. I said. That's interesting. Like that you would say that. That's big because some people, like you were saying, would be like for sure, of course. And what I said about Ice was, I said, how do you feel about her knowing she's also from New York, right?
I like what Ice is doing. I like what Ice is doing for the Bronx because the Bronx
Yes.
really
Okay.
don't have that
Yeah.
right now. So I love what Ice is doing for the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Ice is, even though people talk shit about her, I like that she's staying true to who she is.
Indeed, she
That's
is.
her. She gives me that's unapologetically her. It's not much of characterization or
Indeed.
personification, but it's her.
Yeah.
And I like it. I just like to see girlies from home winning. Like no
Right.
matter what, I don't care who
Yeah.
you are. I love to see Lola. I love to see Scarface. I love to see Ice. Like if you're from New York and you're on the wave and you're riding it, I love to see it and I love it for you.
Period. I love that. I love that you're for the girls and you're not just hating. Just people just be like,
I don't
just
fuck with the
because y'all
mean
on
girl
the
shit
same.
for real.
Yeah, I don't mess with it because that's what you're supposed to. If you get to when you get to a certain point, you're supposed to turn around, put your hand out, and help the next person get to where because you was once in that spot. You ain't get there out of nowhere, like out of thin air. You ain't just evaporate into the top. So I appreciate that
And it
about you.
makes for
That you,
good business too. I just feel like she missed some really good business opportunities. Again, wanting to be the only one in the spotlight,
right?
not willing to share the light with the next up made for bad business plays as far as
Yeah,
I'm concerned.
yeah.
She could
I
have
can.
been started a label herself. She could have been done all kinds of things for women in the entertainment business that were next up after her. And she didn't do none of that because the ego and the pride was in the way of that. Which at the end
Yeah.
of the day, I'm never letting my ego or my pride get in the way of the business play.
Yep.
Period.
Come on, we already went over you a corporate baddie first. And Mahogany Stylez, the
Oh,
artist.
right.
Come
That part.
on.
That part.
How could we forget?
Y'all just look out for the new EP that's coming out. Styles the Limit is the follow-up EP off the Straight Styling EP that'll feature that Black Magic single on there. So y'all look out for the drop and the release of Black Magic. Look out for the Styles the Limit EP. If you are an artist, creative, entrepreneur, brand, and trying to figure out a way to level up your brands, connect with me, get in touch with me. I've been doing creative direction for over 20 years. Take a look at
Period.
how I manage my own brand.
Come on.
Uh, Not to mention all of the other clients, brands, artists that I've touched in my career. And get at me if you're looking to level up your branding. Reach out. I got you.
I'm
Okay.
so happy that you're in every lane though. That's big. That's big.
Yeah, we looking to really break generational curses for real,
Yeah.
Jay. And the only way for me to do that and to really show my daughter how to do that is you got to touch multiple lanes. You
Come
can
on,
never
you
get
have
comfortable
to.
or
You
complacent in
have
any
to.
one lane. You got to
Mm-mm.
really work several
You
lanes and
have
get
to.
motion popping in all of them.
You have to. And I appreciate you because you're an example that it can be done. It's not impossible.
It can.
All right, y'all. Thank you, boo, for sliding on us. We appreciate you. And make sure y'all tune into another episode of Daily Dose. See you.